What's up, Deadheads? It's Brian Castrillo. Tonight's movie is an oldie but a goodie. It's called The Mist, written by the man himself, in my opinion, the greatest author of all time, Stephen King, the king of horror, and also directed by Frank Darabont. And if you're not sure who Frank Darabont is, you may not be a fan of The Walking Dead. But for us Walking Dead fans, we already know that is the show's original showrunner. And I'm going to do a review on this movie and also tell you how important this was to the beginning of The Walking Dead. Now, this right here, you see the show's main character portrayed by Thomas Jane, and of course the character's son is with him. They're in this building, which is kind of like a grocery store, as this mystery mist is rolling in. Now, Stephen King, if you've read any of his books, you already know he has great character development. If you haven't read his books, I highly recommend it. And that's kind of portrayed within here in the show. A lot of great character development, and you also get a lot of biblical references. Like if you go to the Bible, of course, you know about locust swarms and different things. And it also shows the extreme side of religion. But you see a lot of these, terrifying, monsters that are coming through on the mist, and how they are basically killing people within the store, and different things that are going on, in the movie. But I think what's more terrifying is how the human character and how they treat people when they're put in a dire situation. You see, like I said, the extreme side of religion. You see how people act towards each other when their life is in danger, and just that to me is probably the most terrifying element of this movie. But now let's talk about how important this was to The Walking Dead. There are actually 4 members of The Walking Dead in this movie right here. And let's talk about one of the first ones, who I thought was great in here, Jeffrey DeMunn, fantastic actor. And of course, he plays Dale in The Walking Dead. We also have Laurie Holden, who plays Andrea in The Walking Dead. And then there's also Juan Gabriel Perja. I hope I'm saying that right. But he plays Morales in The Walking Dead. And funny enough, he's Morales in here too. But we also have Melissa McBride, who didn't have a big role in here, but she plays Carol Pelletier in The Walking Dead, and she's the only Walking Dead character actor who actually survived in this movie. But what's interesting, it's kind of a neat metaphor, because if you look at her in The Walking Dead, she is the ultimate survivor, and of course she's the one who survived here. Now this guy, Thomas Jane, Frank Darabont, initially wanted to play Rick Grimes, but of course, Andrew Lincoln is perfect, so I think we did okay, but he almost became Rick Grimes. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but this ending has to be the saddest ending I've ever seen in a movie. But I love this movie. Go check it out. I promise you're going to love it. And let me know what you think after you watch it.